Hey there everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to your travel blog Jamie. In this episode I'll be showing you around and reviewing my standard balcony stateroom on board MSC Seaside. Is this a cabin for you? Let's find out. MSC Seaside was launched at the end of 2017. There's no doubt about it, this is one big girl with capacity for just over 5,000 passengers. And with over 2,000 cabins, there's a whole lot of choice. For my 3-night cruise to the Bahamas, I've bagged myself a deluxe balcony cabin. It's worth noting that most balcony cabins on board are called deluxe. They are essentially the standard size. I'm in 11180, so that's deck 11, starboard side and midship. It's located very near to the midship lifts and stairwell. Oh look, there I am. As you can see here, directly above me, we have other passenger cabins, and below on deck 10, more passenger cabins. This should make for a quieter location, assuming my neighbours are kind. Alrighty folks, welcome to deck 11. We are going to start location. 4 lifts / elevators there, another 4 here, stairwell, and come with me. Can I just say, I love the fact I'm on a deck called Flamenco deck, and also not far at all from that stairwell and the lifts. I would describe us as being more mid-aft than midship. Are we there yet? Not quite. Next one, make sure you've got your cruise key card to hand, and in we go. You're going to need an old store card or your cruise key card to illuminate. Welcome everybody. Now I'm going to say from the outset, burgundy is definitely not my favourite colour, and I'm still a bit uncertain as to why a beautiful ship like Seaside would have this kind of colour. What's it got to do with the sea? Anyway, as you come in, we've got 3 by hook or crooks on the wall, and just over here, if you do not want to be disturbed, you're going to press this button, and if you would like your cabin made up, this one. Just to the left hand side, we've got a near floor to ceiling length mirror. It's a good size, and an AC unit, which I've got to say is working fabulously. Okay, the main event. This is a 2-berth cabin, so don't think for a second that that is a sofa bed. It is not. Let me also say from the start, I do think some of the furniture in here is past its sell by date. This couch a little bit scuffed, to be honest with you, and also I thought this was some sort of disease. Apparently it's coral. Come on MSC, let's refresh this kind of cabin, because I've got to say it has great floor space, and I'm really pleased. I've got 2 legs, don't worry. I'm really pleased I actually spent a little bit more to make sure I had extra space and a balcony. Okay, to the bedroom, which is I know where many of you always start your adventures. We've got a king size bed here. You can have this made up as a twin. If that is the case, then the bedside units will be placed in the middle to separate you. Oh my goodness, that is playing havoc with my OCD. Can we go that way around, please? Oh, thank goodness for that. That is more like it. We have 2 bedside lights, as you can see, and 2 reading lights as well. The bed itself, I've got to say, I've had a great night's sleep in here throughout this cruise. Very comfy mattress. The duvet's not too heavy. I hate a heavy duvet, and the pillows are nice and plush. Before we go any further, I know you want to check out the balcony. It's the pièce de résistance of having a cabin like this. Is exactly why I wanted this. There's a child lock up here, by the way. Stop your husband from escaping. Come on out. And yes, we've got company. We're here in Nassau today, Bahamas, and Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas has parked right opposite us. I think there's ample space out here. No loungers, there's not a suite, but we've got 2 chairs and a footrest, or use it as a table. Of course, you don't always have a ship parked right opposite you. You have a variety of views. Take a look at this. as long as I'm doing my cruising lark, it doesn't really matter to me too much what kind of cabin I have. However, I've got to say, having this outdoor space straight out in the mornings as we're coming into port, chilling out later in the day with a drink out here, just watching the ocean go by with a bit of peace and quiet, it's just priceless. And on with the tour, a few angles and perspectives for you, my darlings. Floor space is important to me. How much is there around the bed? There's enough, that's for sure. And at the foot of the bed, sometimes it can be a bit of a tight squeeze, but not too bad at all. As you come into the lounge area, there's ample. And I've got to say, whilst I haven't really used this couch much, I've appreciated this sense of space. No Dodge color scheme or terrible picture would put me off having this cabin, that's for sure. I love the sense of space in here. Look at the size as well of our workstation slash vanity area. Another great size mirror here. Television is indeed maneuverable, I'd say highly, so you can watch that either from your couch or from the bed, whichever takes your fancy. And look, down here might look like a chair. It is, absolutely, but it also doubles up as a table. Voila! And before we talk finer details, for example, storage space, number of sockets, USB ports, outlets, room service, laundry, let's check out an MSC Seaside bathroom. And this truly is a bathroom. We don't just have a shower. Oh, by Jiminy Joe, no, we don't. We also have a bathtub. Feeling a bit spoiled, actually, and not a tiny bathtub. I can fit in there absolutely perfectly. And don't say I'm short. Don't even go there. I'm above average. We have a maneuverable shower head. You know what that means, don't you? You can get down, do all your bits and bobs, odds and sods, knick and knack, brick and brack. No clingy, tacky curtains in here, although I will say it would be helpful if this glass panel were just a little bit more extended. Sometimes a bit of spray comes out. From this cheeky little clothesline here actually goes across the width of the bath. Oh, just up here we've got our towels or towel. I don't know where my others are. Cabin steward's probably thinking he's getting off tomorrow, I don't need to replenish. We've got our MSC products, shampoo and shower gel. I'd say the scent is kind of like a little bit of coconut, maybe a little bit of citrus. It's actually similar to the scent that you will smell in the lobby area, believe it or not. Oh my God, they remembered to put in something for your one cheek, two cheeks, rah, rah, rah. I don't get sucked in, no, no, no. You know I'm a fan of a metal toilet brush, none of those plastic ones they give you on Cunard. And let's check out how much room there is when you're on the John. Not bad. No, I haven't got short legs. Stop saying that. I think you're right. Look, you could even pop a leg out there and wave your foot at your partner or your friend or your loved one or your master, your mistress. I'm not judging you. Toilet paper is just to your left, and you know I'm a fan of that. I don't like it when it's behind. You could pull a muscle. I have no idea why they chose that colour in this bathroom. It makes zero sense to me. I think it's grim, I really do. However, thank you so much, MSC, for actually giving us a sink basin. And as you can see, some good size mirrors here. Up here, we have our shavers only point, which I can't even operate. Oh my God. Oh, got it. I mean, what use is it all the way up there? I'll never understand that design ever. Nonetheless, I think this is a good sized bathroom, and notwithstanding the colour of that sink basin, very happy in here. Oh me gosh, that is really hot and powerful, just like some of you. Oh, and don't worry, yes, there are 2 by hook or crooks. Next up, how much storage space can you expect in a standard balcony stateroom? There's a unit both sides of the bed with 2 shelves and space on top. There is space under the bed for your cases. If you've got a big one, just butterfly it and then slide it under. You're welcome. Magazine rack here for your paperwork, breakfast orders. It would be very easy to miss this, but right under your desk you have a drawer. This is where you'll find your hairdryer, and there's some more storage space here. Special shout out to your fridge, your minibar, especially if you have any medication that needs keeping cool. pop it next to your wine. One of the smaller wardrobes I've seen on a cruise ship. However, we've got 2 drawers here, not bad sizes, and 1, 2, 3 shelves, plus your in-cabin safe. One of the smaller wardrobes I've seen on a cruise ship. However, we've got 2 drawers here, not bad sizes, and 1, 2, 3 shelves, plus your in-cabin safe. Hanging space, again, probably the most limited I've experienced on a cruise ship. Another railing here and space down here, maybe for your bags or your shoes or your knickers. Doesn't really bother me what you put there. Certainly not much space around this sink basin for any of your bits and bobs, sod and sod, knick-knack, brick and brack, but you do have 2 shelves. And under the sink basin, 2 cupboards here, one with a trash can, the other with 2 shelves. There's a little bit of space around the outside of your bathtub, and you also have a shelf in the corner. This is just a 3-night cruise. MSC is very casual in terms of dress codes. Having said that, if I were on board, let's say for a week, and Matthew were here, I think we'd have to just consider storage space a little bit more carefully. As for sockets and outlets, we've got 2 North American outlets here, 2 USB ports and 2 European sockets. Behind the television, don't know if you can make those out, but 2 more USB ports and another USB port to the right-hand side of your bed. Whether or not you need to pay the $4 delivery fee for room service breakfast will depend on the kind of cruise package you purchased. Me, I gotta pay for it. Just make sure you absolutely fill those breakfast boots of yours if you're getting room service. If continental is not your bag and you want a hot American breakfast, it's $7.95. Here's a look at the all-day menu and the associated costs. And your dinner menu. One of my favorite things, pizza delivery. And yes, the pizza on MSC is awesome. You could of course go to the buffet and collect your pizza for free and bring it back to your cabin if you really wanted to. And finally, a look at those minibar prices. There are no self-service laundrettes on board, I'm afraid. Look at all the languages there. But here's a look at some of the all-important prices if you want some laundry done. If you need any ice, just check in with your cabin steward or stewardess at the start of your cruise. They will make sure this is filled for you daily. Gotta try out the hair dryer. I don't think it has a particularly long cord. Sorry about that. This one's also not fully functional. Look. Doesn't work on the lowest speed setting or cool. Sorry about that. It's full belt all the way. Not the most powerful blow, but pretty hot. If you've got a big hairy bush, you're gonna need your patient pants on just a little for this. No, I didn't manufacture this or anything, don't you? It was not my design. Alrighty, the television. I mean, who doesn't love a bow cam? Bow, not bowel. 3 key features: live TV, MSC for me, just like the app, and videos on demand, ones you gotta pay for. Damn it. Well, there are a lot of MSC channels about the casino, the spa, excursions, and so on. Otherwise, you've got Sky News, Sports News, CBS, Food Network, Travel, National Geographic, etc, etc. Oh, not forgetting your sports channels, sorry. On demand, as you can see, $12 to watch a film in your cabin. And there you have a deluxe balcony cabin. I think they call them all deluxe because you have this lounge area, by the way, but essentially most of these cabins are exactly the same size. I paid a little over £400 for this cabin for a 3-night cruise as a solo passenger. I'm very happy with that. Would I stay in this cabin again? Absolutely. Do I like the color scheme in that picture? Absolutely not. Is that a deal breaker? Of course it's not. I've been super comfy in here, well looked after by my cabin steward, and I hope to be back. What do you think? Drop your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for your support as we head towards 53,000 subscribers. Today's shout outs go to my glorious tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons. And yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For For your personalised video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. Thanks for watching, and don't forget we can follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, Instagram @travelblogjamie, and of course, my darlings, right here, right now on YouTube.